Hello everyone, this is Chaff Commander Coffee, back with the New Year's first ever video, which is still a little late for a New Year's video, but hey ho, what can you do? I suppose I better start off with that this new video is sort of a channel update, but as always I have put the title screen for, well, one of the next games that I will be playing both for YouTube and on stream. This is a game some of you probably have expected since Bannerlord was not released in 2018. No, which is a little sad. However, can't waste any more time. To be honest, a lot of the time that I wasn't streaming or wasn't putting any videos on YouTube, and for that I'm sorry for, because I have missed quite a lot of time that I could have been using to put out more content. I've been incredibly busy. It's not a slow time of year where I work, and just in general, like, life got pretty hectic. But I'm back, and I've got a new schedule for the year, which I will go over now. So we're going to start off by, well, as you can see on screen, Mount & Blade Warband. This is probably the main series that I will be doing for the foreseeable future. I mean, I want to start by, I want to stream Bannerlord. Mount & Blade Battlebrothers is going to be a huge amount of my content when it finally releases. But before that point, I'm going to be streaming a lot of other things, doing a lot more other series, ones that are familiar to the channel and ones that aren't. And the idea is that, you know, just to fill stuff up a little bit, because it's looking a little bare. Like, there's only a couple of different types of things on there, like a Cataclysm, 0 AD. There's some Civilization on there and Dominions, but that's about it. And I'd rather, you know, get some more variety on there. Not that I want to go full on whole variety streaming or variety YouTubing, but for the time being, as I said, you know, once Bannerlord comes out, that will be my main thing. But until that point, I've got to spice it up a little bit. And in essence of that, we're going to start off by playing Mount & Blade Warband. To go through what I'll be doing on Mount & Blade Warband, just to hopefully entice you guys to keep up with it, is I will be streaming it live on Twitch, and I'll post all the information you need in the comments or in the description below the video. I will be doing a full run of Mount & Blade Warband in native. That's unmodded Mount & Blade Warband. I've played Warband for literally thousands of hours, both multiplayer and single player, with all sorts of mods and unmodded. It is one of my favourite games of all time, with mods included. It's probably the game that I've sunk the most hours in of all time. It is incredible. There is no game that comes close to Mount & Blade, and I've been playing since the very first Mount & Blade back in 0.808. I love Mount & Blade. It is fantastic, and I hope you guys will love Mount & Blade as well, because it really is. It is a gem. If you haven't got it, it's super cheap, I should think. I mean, it's been out for God knows, like 8 years or something. But it's aged incredibly well. It's such a unique title. Just go get it now. But if you're not convinced, watch the series when it comes out on YouTube, or check me out on stream, which will actually be later today of this video going up, but also it will be, as I said, I'll go through the schedule. So, in Warbands we are going to conquer all of Calradia. That is effectively the entire map, which is sort of how you win the game, but because it's a sandbox game, you choose when you have won the game. Maybe you set yourself your own goal, maybe you'll play one character where you want to, you know, become the most famous person in Calradia, so you only care about having high renown than everyone else. Maybe you want to become the richest person, you make 1,000,000 denars or something. Maybe you want to become the best fighter, and you get all your fighting skills up to 420, which I think is the highest proficiency you can get. You could do those, but the sort of main goal is to conquer all of Calradia. Every village every city, every castle, and defeat every faction. And we will be doing that on stream with all the difficulties. If I pop over into the options, you can see these are the difficulty options here. Hopefully you can see my mouse. I hope you can. All whacked up to the highest difficulty. I normally play with this. This is not like I'm just doing it for the video. Like, I normally play with these difficulty settings. I mean, I've played it for so long, like, it's just second nature to me right now. Though, mind you, it has been a few months before I, like, launched up Mount & Blade, so it'll take me probably this first stream that I'm doing to, like, you know, dust the rust off of myself. But it will be something spectacular. So we're gonna play on Iron Man. So there is an option in the game where you can only quit and save. You can't cheese the game. I mean, you could Alt F4, but that's for scrubs, so we're not doing that. We are going to complete the entire game on the hardest difficulty settings in Iron Man. So every single decision that is made permanently. You move somewhere, you go to a town, saves. You lose a battle, saves. Win a battle, saves. Hire a companion, hire new troops, saves. Every single time you do anything in the game, it will save. Just like Dark Souls or like roguelikes you might have played, it is going to be the canon experience as far as I can get there. And this is because, in part, I want to do that for Bannerlord. For Bannerlord, I want to do the hardest difficulty settings, straight on launch date. I know Bannerlord's going to have permadeath as well, in some way, shape or form. I'll be playing with that. And I'm going to aim to conquer Calradia in Bannerlord, which is a much bigger map, and it's going to be much more complex, and everyone will be new to the game. I'm going to conquer all of Calradia in Bannerlord on the hardest difficulty settings as well. But I might as well do it on Warband before Bannerlord comes out, since we're still waiting on it. You know, it makes sense. So that's the first thing I'll be doing. I will be streaming it later today. As of this video going up, I'm not exactly sure when. Probably around 4 PM GMT. This video will probably end up going up about 1 or 2 PM GMT, depending. Don't want to make the video too long, so on to the next bits. I mean, I've already taken up quite a lot of time, I'm sure. But my schedule. I failed to keep a schedule last year because of reasons. Partly because I not lost interest in gaming. I just didn't have the time to sit down and properly, like, I got back from work and I just didn't push myself to put videos out. Mind you, it's been very, very busy last year about the time I stopped putting videos up. I have some archived, which I may upload as work in progress stuff, but I don't think I'll finish it, so might just do it for the record. But other than that, my schedule will be Sundays and Mondays I will not be streaming or doing any sort of YouTubes or anything. Neither will I do that on Friday. So you won't expect anything on Sunday, Mondays, or Fridays. This schedule will go in the description in case you guys want to skip this part of the video. But yeah, Tuesdays I will be doing strategy games for YouTube series, but I might also potentially stream them if enough people want me to. The first thing I'll be doing is playing a series on Civilization 4 Realism Invictus, because I haven't played it very much since the new version came out. I mean, I worked on the latest version. I was one of the... I mean, you could probably hear me if you play it yourself. I'm one of the voice actors for the research and tech tree. Some of the new dialogue for that is voiced by me. I'm a professional voice actor. I'm not a professional voice actor, but I was asked very kindly by Walter Hawkwood to do work on that, and I'm sure I mentioned it on the stream or on the channel. I definitely mentioned it on the channel back in 2018 that I was doing that. I haven't had a chance to play a proper series of Realism Invictus since then, so I'll be doing that, and it will probably be a much bigger map on Terra. I think I released some of my Persia videos before I stopped doing videos. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yes, my first strategy series will be that. In future, once I finish Realism Invictus, other sort of strategy games you can expect me to play. Dominions 5. Dominions 5 is a thing, which is great. I played some blitzers of it. I've played a longer game of it, but I had to stall the longer game of it, which much to the demise of everybody else or whatever. Again, life just got really hectic, so I couldn't play it any longer, and that was that. But I did very well, and I really liked Dominions 5. I think it's it's a very unique game, absolutely fantastic. We'll probably do a single player quick series of it just to throw it up there and be like, I've played Dominions 5, hello. But I may do a longer series of it if people want, but I know it's a very, very niche thing, so unlikely, but the opportunity is there. The other thing I will be doing for the strategy is I will be playing 3 Kingdoms Total War when that comes out, probably Warhammer 3 when that comes out. How much I'll do it for a series, I'm not sure. 3 Kingdoms I most certainly will, because I love Total War and I love Dynasty Warriors, and smacking the two together sounds hilarious, so we're going to do that. I'm not sure how good the game's going to be. I have my doubts. Mostly because I'm an old school Total War player. I mean, I've played since the very first Shogun Total War, so I played all the Total War games. Very first Shogun Total War, back when the graphics were pixels, like, you know, pixel art graphics, and the game just worked completely differently. And my very favourite Total War will and always has been Medieval 2 Total War, with kingdoms and all the mods and all that dank stuff. That is my very favourite Total War, and I think 3 Kingdoms is going to break some of the molds that I've become used to in Total War, and also change some things that I'm not necessarily all for. But we'll find out. We'll find out when it comes out. But I will be getting that and probably be doing this Let's Play on the channel for it. Wednesdays, I will be, in the morning, I'm going to be uploading the content for Tuesday. So Wednesday you can start expecting Tuesday's videos to go up, if I'm not streaming them. But again, depending on how it goes, I might end up streaming them as well. And in the afternoon of Wednesday, I will be streaming RPGs. Now, this is actually going to be a little bit wider than just RPGs. It's going to include sort of more action games as well. So I think about it like this. I will be playing, I'm going to start off by Wednesdays, I will be streaming the Bannerlord series, or, well, Bannerlord when it gets released. I'm going to be playing Warbands on Wednesdays until that series is done. After that, I will probably do a series on Battlebrothers, which is sort of like an RPG, but not. It's a squad-based action RPG. I'm sure some of you guys have played it. It's like a squad management game, like XCOM. It's kind of like XCOM, but it's got RPG elements, you know, leveling people up, and it's very fantasy. I really like Battlebrothers. The latest DLC came out, and I thought I'd go give it a bash. And I've got some more comical things I want to try with it. Like, I know that, like, you can play it and you can be, like, super efficient and you can go up to the very late game and do all this funky stuff, but I'm more interested in doing, like, hilarious things, like, really stupid, like, band combos and, like, character builds. And I also want to try and make, as a side thing, if I like doing the series, I would like to do a sort of historical fighting style, like, band. So, like, have a band that fights, like, Spanish Tercio, or have a band that fights, like, Gaelic, like, raiders or something, or, like Norse Vikings or Saxons, or, like, high medieval English armies, or high medieval, like Lithuanian, like, pagans or something. You know, this is stuff I'm getting out Medieval 2 Total War, but there you go. Something like that. That interests me more than playing, like, super efficient for the highest difficulty and finishing the game. That interests me more, but we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Aside from that, things that I do want to play on Wednesdays in future, I said RPGs. Obviously, that includes Cyberpunk 2077. I'm sure everybody is hyped about this. Now, the thing with RPGs is that people don't tend to like watching RPGs like that. However, Cyberpunk does have multiplayer. So if the multiplayer ends up being good, I'll probably be streaming that. However, most of the single player I'll probably play by myself, and then play the multiplayer on stream. I would also like to play the new Elder Scrolls, but again, it's an RPG, people prefer to play it than watch someone play it, but I may end up doing an Elder Scrolls Let's Play at some point. Probably something memey as opposed to something legitimate. I'll play the legitimate stuff by myself. Other than that, I want to play Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. I'm a massive fan of the Dark Souls series, and when Sekiro comes out, I will definitely be doing a series for it. Probably playing it on stream and doing a series on YouTube for it. Absolutely love the Souls series, and I cannot wait for Sekiro. It's going to be dank. I do want to get Ghost of Tsushima, which is another Souls-like game that's coming out. It's a bit Assassin's Creed Cross Souls by the looks of it. Haven't seen a huge amount of info on it, but it looks good. Not sure if it's coming out on PC. I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. If it's not, then feels bad, man. If it is, then probably do a series on it. And for the immediate future, I may also be playing Exanima, also known as Drunken Swordsman Simulator, because that had an update fairly recently, which added more stuff to the single player. It's an early access game, and it's been in early access for bloody God knows how long. But it's fantastic. It's really quirky. It has a very unique combat style again. It's like ragdoll physics-based combat style, but like sword fighting. It's hard to explain. I'll have to show people it at some point, but I might do like a quick like test video and chuck it on the channel just so people can see what it is. But it has like an arena mode, which can be quite fun to play on stream. You know, get some of you guys to be the gladiators because you don't control them. See how you do. Otherwise, yeah, play the single player because there's new levels and it's a hard game. It's a really hard game. It's roguelike-esque, roguelite, I guess. So I might play that as well. And I'm sure there's plenty of other RPGs that will probably crop up that I'll end up wanting to do. But for now, that's like a generic list of what I might feel like doing. Thursdays, I will be editing and uploading Wednesday's content. I may also be doing a stream or some such. Probably a variety thing, just like whatever I feel like, which is also what Saturday's going. That's also what Saturday's going to be. Saturday, I'll be doing any uploads I haven't managed to, filter through, and I will also be doing variety stream stuff. By variety stream stuff, I mean it's not something I'm going to categorize. It is just going to be whatever I feel like playing that day. In particular, right now, I'm playing a decent amount of Magic the Gathering Arena. I really like Magic the Gathering. I play EDH with friends in real life. From time to time, I go down to the local CGC, or card gaming thingy, and play the new releases. So when Ravnica Allegiances gets released, I'll be going down and playing that in person, because why not? And I like Magic the Gathering Arena because it's a lot cheaper than playing actual Magic the Gathering, funnily enough, because, cardboard crack is pretty expensive. But Magic the Gathering Arena is great, and I've played it free-to-play since literally the first day it released out of into open beta. I've been playing it free-to-play. And I have a fairly decent collection, to be honest. I've been, over Christmas, or December, I was sort of lacking on playing it. I wasn't doing my dailies. But I still have a pretty decent collection. Hopefully I'll get enough of the new set being released, which is Ravnica Allegiances, to carry on having a decent collection. So I may play that on Saturdays on stream. Maybe just do my quests and then call it. But we'll see. Maybe people will really enjoy. I play mostly like really stupid decks. I don't play like. I do play like more meta decks from time to time, but I do generally play like pretty quirky, stupid decks because I don't have a full collection, so I just have to make do with what I got. It does also mean when I unlock cards, it's pretty exciting because I don't actually own them. I don't own like 4 copies of everything and have like 1,000 wild cards. So yeah. I also want to play Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire, some of you guys probably know of. It's another card game. It's like a roguelike deck building card game. It's pretty interesting. I love Slay the Spire. Ever since it was released, I thought it was a really good game. Very well built. And recently, I've noticed that they've released Steam Workshop for Slay the Spire with mods, which surprised me. And I played a run last night, actually, with one of the mod characters, and it blew my mind how much you can do with that game. Like, how much it is moddable. Presuming with what's already coded into the game, but still, it was incredible to see one of the. It was the Chrono something. It was like the timey-wimey person, like that mod. Very high, well, pretty highly rated. It was the like 3rd highest rated mod beside the 2 actual mod packs you have to download. So I thought I'll give it a go, and it was just bonkers. I couldn't get my head around it. I wasn't like playing proper seriously because it was a new character, but it was really good fun. So I'll be playing Spire on Saturdays as well. I'll be doing normal runs because I haven't really played it since they brought out Ascension. I didn't really feel like it. I was like, I mean, I've already finished it with all the characters, so maybe I'll think about it. And then Ascension came out, and I was like, that's quite a lot that I'd have to like grind through to get there. And then they released like the Heart chapter, chapter 4, and I've never played that. And I thought, well, at some point I'll want to. So basically, I will be going up to Ascension 20 on all the characters as much as I can, and I'll also be playing some of the mod characters and that sort of thing on the side. The other thing that I might be playing on Saturday is, well, basically anything that is not going to go on YouTube, generally speaking. Like, some stuff I will put on YouTube, but generally speaking it won't be stuff that's on YouTube. So it's stream day Saturday, that's what it will be. I may be playing some more old school retro games. I'm thinking of doing not a speed run, but like a full play of Dark Messiah of Might and Magic in one sitting. Probably my favourite childhood game. It's the game that got me on Steam. It's a fantastic game, first-person adventure, hack and slash kind of thing. It's absolutely amazing. I'm surprised not many other titles have tried to emulate it. It's just so good. But yeah, I'll be probably doing a retro Let's Play of that. There's a couple other games I could do retro Let's Plays of. Oh, I forgot to mention, I may also be playing For Honor, because the new DLC Marching Fire came out for Honor and looks both hilarious and great. I'm a massive fan of For Honor, despite everyone's controversies regarding it. I still think it's a great game. I haven't played it in a while. I haven't played it since Marching Fire came out, but I remember I saved up enough cash, in-game cash, from playing it to be able to unlock all the new characters. So I'll probably play it on stream. I have a thing for getting all characters up to Prestige 1, if you played like Call of Duty back in the day, like Prestige 1 for your character. Yeah, it's basically that. I like getting all my characters to Prestige 1, so I'll probably end up doing that on stream. We'll see. But that's the schedule, more or less. Sorry to bore you guys with like, this is like paperwork or like bureaucracy, if you would, but I need to do a channel update. I need to set in stone like what I'll be playing, when I'll be playing it, and I need to like follow through with it much more consistently. Sometimes, stuff will get in the way that I can't avoid, but I will try to let you guys know when there's a period I will not be able to do videos in future or not be able to do streams. And if I can do a bonus stream at some point, then I will also let you know as quickly and as efficiently as I can. I should probably get a Twitter or something, but I can't be arsed right now, so let's not worry about that. I mean, like, when I was playing 0AD, I had like 10 viewers maybe. YouTube is crazy. Like, I have so many more views on my videos. I think some of them are up to like 1,000 or something, which is like ridiculous. I know they've been out for like a year, but still, like, I've never imagined that 1,000 people would be watching some like unknown person play Dominions 4 or like Civilization or something like that. It's just mad. Or Cataclysm or whatever the hell that particular video is. It doesn't matter. Every view counts. Like, it's amazing to see. But yeah, I think like after going over it again, it sort of encouraged me to really like push that streaming and push that YouTubing like much harder. And I want to start with, again, probably one of my favourite games ever. And I never thought I'd actually do a series on Mount & Blade Warband. I never thought I'd do that. Mostly because I was just waiting for Bannerlord, and I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't wait for the next game to come out. I've got to like keep playing stuff that's out now. I've got to keep putting content out, and that's what I'll be doing in future. No waiting around. Like, I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing until it gets released. And then when it gets released, then we can worry about whatever's just come out. But yeah. All this is subject to change, of course, but I'll let you guys know when and if anything changes. I think that's about everything that I can think of off the top of my head. Yep. Right. I suppose we'll call it there. For all of you who do manage to see this before I start streaming today, I'm going to be streaming around 4 PM GMT up till about midnight, so 12 PM GMT today. So keep an eye on Twitch. I will be playing Warbands live on Twitch, and we'll be starting a new character, and we'll be conquering Calradia, highest difficulty Iron Man. Some stuff's probably going to go horribly wrong straight off the bat, but you know, that's just how it is. I'll take like a throwing axe to the face off of a Sea Raider whilst I'm trying to cheese them. No doubt that will probably happen. Such is the way of Warbands. It is a cruel mistress, but that's how it is. So if you want to catch me live, check it out later today. And until then, it's been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. Have a good new year, I suppose, because this is the first video coming out. And thanks for waiting, or coming back, if you are coming back. I hope you are, from my previous videos, all the people that watched or commented. I did mention 0AD, but I played the latest update. I know a lot of you saw my stream from 0AD and my videos from 0AD. I have played the latest update with the Kushites. I don't know if they've updated it since, but I was having serious problems with the meta in regards to like what was overpowered and what everybody was playing, and it kind of irked me. It's not like Age of Empires, right? It wants to be like Age of Empires, but it's not Age of Empires, so it's just not balanced, and that really pissed me off, so I just stopped playing it. I mean, I'm not the best RTS player, don't get me wrong. Like, I know when like somebody's way better than me. Like, that's fair enough. Like, people are going to be, but when everybody's playing the same strategy, it just gets really tiresome. Whereas in Age of Empires, there's more variety to it. I will be playing Age of Empires 4 when that comes out. Whenever they decide to give more information. But there you go. But I won't be going back to 0AD until I can see another update, like a serious update, which alleviates some of the issues I had with the game. If any of you guys are still playing 0AD and you know that the game has changed significantly, like lots of people are trying out lots of new different strategies and stuff, let me know and I'll go back and give it a bash on Saturdays or something. But until then, I'm gonna call it on 0AD. Okay, so sorry for you guys who are coming back and expecting some more 0AD videos. Probably not. But there's going to be plenty of other stuff that you'll probably like as well, so keep in touch. Don't just say goodbye. We're not done yet. Anyway, it has been me, Chaff Commander Coffee. I've been rambling, but I need to get all that info out there. It is the start of the year. You all need to know what's going to be going on. But until the stream later today, or until the next time you see one of my videos go up, goodbye.